Hey guys, before we get started in the video, I want to thank you guys so much for helping me reach 500 subscribers. This wouldn't have been possible without you guys, literally. So yeah, I really appreciate it a lot. And hopefully you will join me on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. You know, whenever we hit a milestone, I think I'll do a Brawl Pass giveaway. Let me think about that and get back to you guys. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, the balance changes are live. And so we're going to be covering all 50 balance changes for brawlers. This includes things that, involve rank and ladder. Unfortunately, will not be covering the brawler arena balance changes because I don't play Brawl arena. What is this? Remember that. Anyway, other thing to notice, hypercharges are out. But I have a problem. As you know, hypercharges, for the amount for a hypercharge is 79 gems. But if you look to the top of my screen here, you would see that I only have 35 gems. I do not have enough money to buy the new hypercharges, and obviously don't want to spend money on gems outside of the Brawl Pass. So you'll have to wait for that Pam's hypercharge video. Anyway, let's stop stalling because there's actually a lot to go through here. I have my list of balance changes here with me. Okay, let's start with the buffs and then work our way over to the nerfs. Colette is getting a 200 HP buff. To be honest, this is not going to do much because the only mode she's really usable is Heist. Outside of that, she's not going to be played anywhere, and she really needs good matchups to even work in Heist. Melody also got a buff to her HP, 200 HP buff. That's pretty cool too. Like once again, just like Colette, she will probably be only useful in Heist, but this might actually make her viable in other modes like maybe Gem Grab or maybe Bounty too, so she stays alive a bit longer. Penny also got a buff to her turret attack speed by 6%. Now the turret actually shoots a slight bit faster. Do I think this will help her and get back into the meta? Probably not, because Penny is still weak into aggressive brawlers, which is kind of what the meta is right now. Poco got a buff to his HP. He's getting a 200, just like Melody and Colette. He's also getting a 200 HP buff. Why do I keep saying percent? He got a 200 HP buff. Also a buff to his the Capo star power. It now heals 988 HP. He also got a secret buff too to his tuning fork gadget, because the tuning fork gadget actually scales with health. He also basically does more healing with that gadget now, so that's pretty cool too. He's not replacing Jaeyoung. You can still just use Jaeyoung instead. He's just a way better version of Poco. Max got a buff to her hypercharge rate. It's actually huge. This might actually make people use Max in modes like Bounty and Knockout more, because she's probably going to get a hypercharge at least once in those games. He also got a buff to her Sneaky Sneakers gadget, but nobody actually plays that gadget. If you play that gadget, you're a bum. Okay, go play Phase Shifter. Pam got a buff to her HP to the HP of the turret. Can I speak? It's going from 5,600 to 6,800. Pretty significant buff, along with the fact that she's getting a hypercharge, or already has a hypercharge. Will probably make her a decent pick in the middle, maybe a decent last pick on Hot Zone. Surge is getting a buff to his Power Surge gadget. It's going from 15 seconds to 13 seconds. This will probably help you use it a bit more against, the brawlers that you can't really get levels off of. Macy is also getting a 200 HP buff. I mean, Macy was fine. I don't think the HP buff is going to mean anything, but I mean, people might want to play her more now, rather than ever before. Pearl got a buff to her trait, basically faster heat regen. An 8% increase actually. I mean, but the nerfs of all the hypercharges, I don't think this is enough to compensate that. She's probably worse than she was before. That's just me though, because I will not be playing her in any other mode or map. Gale got a buff. Got a buff to a supercharge rate from 18 projectiles to 15 projectiles. Gale fell off, dude. It's like Gale is a very hard brawler to balance. It's either he's broken or he's just the worst brawler in the game. And unfortunately, he's not broken, so he's going to be one of the worst brawlers in the game. Still got a buff to his hypercharge rate. Now goes from 38 shots to 32 shots. Now, 32 shots is still a lot. Yeah, it's a buff, but it still takes a very long time to get the hypercharge. You might as well use other assassins that are good at, assassinating. And the Trunk also got a damage buff too, to the center of his attack. It's going from 1,960 to 2,100. This is actually a pretty good boost. This is actually a pretty good buff for Trunk, because all the other tanks and aggressive brawlers are getting nerfed, but he's getting buffed, so he might actually be getting played way more than the others now. He might be like, one of the top, tanks in the game right now. Nani is getting a buff. This is actually a huge buff. Her damage is going from 1,480 to 1,600. Basically, I think this is reverting the nerf that happened to her a very long time ago, where she used to be able to one-shot Piper. So I think she'd literally be able to do it right now, actually. She's also getting a buff to her star power, the one that, increases the damage from 1,850 to 2,000. Nani is gonna shoot up the meta as one of the best snipers in the game because she just does so much damage. I'm pretty sure she can two-shot a lot of brawlers in the game now. Next, we have Ash. Ash got a buff to his HP. It's now going from 10,800 to 11,200. This makes Ash the 4th highest HP brawler in the game. Once again, just like Shade, I said Shade, just like Trunk, he's as a tank, he's getting buffed while other tanks are getting nerfed. This might actually shoot him up the meta. Rosa is getting a buff to her star power, Plant Life. It's now healing from 300 HP to 400 HP per second. Edgar is getting 2 huge buffs. He's getting a buff to both star powers, both the hard landing and fisticuffs. Now, if Edgar only got a buff to hard landing, I might say that gadget might, start being underrated. But he got a buff to his fisticuffs too. So really, there is no point using hard landing when you can use fisticuffs to just win every single interaction. Sam is one of the last brawlers actually got a buff, or only a buff in this balance change. His damage without his knuckles is going from 800 damage to 1,000 damage, and that is also automatically increasing his supercharge rate from 10 hits to 8 hits. Now this might actually make Sam, a bit more tolerable to use when he doesn't have his gloves, so you don't, feel like you're a completely hopeless mess. Now we're going to move on to the nerfs. Now, bear in mind, in these the nerfs category, there are some brawlers that also got a buff too, or some brawlers that just got changes to their kits. Now, the one I dread the most, Bonnie got nerfed right when I maxed her out. That's when Supercell decides to pull down the nerf hammer, and they hit her hard. So if you don't know, Bonnie got a nerf to her supercharge rate. It's going from four hits, if you didn't have the supercharge gear, to 6 hits. That's like 2 extra shots. So that means if you have the supercharge gear, it's going from 3 hits to 5 hits. That's actually a lot, because now you're not going to be able to get super as much as you typically do, which means you can't go in as much as you would typically do or get out as much as you want to. They also nerfed the hypercharge rate from 10 hits to 12 hits. These are actual serious nerfs to Bonnie. Now, obviously, I am an advocate of nerfing Bonnie as a brawler, but I kind of think they overdid it just a little bit. Now, do I think she's completely ruined? No, they will still use her. She will still be usable in modes like Heist, maybe Bounty and Knockout too. She just won't be an all-round brawler to use everywhere. Next, Cordelia's got a nerf to his combo shroom star power. Now, personally, this nerf is doing absolutely nothing, because if you were a smart Cordelia's player, you would just switch to the other star power, and it would be like he didn't get nerfed at all. So for me personally, this is really a weak change. He needs more nerfs, especially to his damage, or they nerf his HP to compensate for the amount of damage he does. Lumi also caught strays for no reason. She got a nerf to her projectile speed when casting the Morning Stars. Now, unfortunately, I actually can't tell the difference. I don't know if you can from the gameplay I'm showing on screen. Let me know if you see a difference, but I really can't notice it at all. But the fact that Lumi is still getting nerfed after all this time kind of tells me that people still think she's a broken brawler when she really isn't. Mina got a nerf. Now, Mina's nerf, just like Cordelia's, is really underdone. It's really underdone. I really think she needs more nerfs. She only got a nerf to the 4th combo attack. It's going from 4,400 damage to 4,000 damage. Now, also as a result, they have also nerfed the fact that she gets healing from hitting inanimate objects. Now you have to hit players to get healing from it with the star power. She also got a nerf to her supercharge rate. It's going from 5 hits to 7 hits. Maybe this will help her, not spam super as much, but it's the fact that she can just deal so much damage with an attack while dodging and weaving attacks. It's just way too OP. Next, we have Jaeyoung. Jaeyoung is actually getting a nerf to his damage gadget. It's going from 2,300 to 2,100. Now, I play Jaeyoung a lot too, and I have to say, this is a W change. He was just able to do so much damage as a support. That just wasn't a thing that's supposed to happen. He also got a decrease to his unload speed rate. So basically how fast he unloads attacks. This one is also fine too. It will just make him a bit weaker into close range brawlers. He's probably going to still be the same against, medium to longer range brawlers. He will still be fine. But as a result, they also buffed his slow gadget, where it increases the amount of slow it does from 20% to 30%. And it lasts from 0.75 seconds to 1.25 seconds. So who knows, maybe the slow gadget might be the better one now. I will actually test this in ladder. If it works really well, I'll probably implement it in rank too. And one of the greatest nerfs of all time. We've been praying for times like these. Kenji got a nerf. I mean, this is essentially a nerf. It may be like a rework, but it's still a nerf nonetheless. He no longer teleports when using his hypercharge. Oh my goodness, we can rejoice. This is what I'm talking about. There is no reason for him to do both. He either needs to teleport to his current location when he uses his hypercharge, or he sucks the brawler in pause when he hypercharges. Glad they decided to make that change. Ollie also got hit hard too. Ollie got the jump on his hypercharge removed. So now he only has to do the dash like his main super in order to when he does his hypercharge. Now they did say they reduced the speed, but if I'm being honest, it kind of looks faster than it was before. Other than that, they also nerfed his hypercharge rate, which is always a good thing. Tanks should not be running around getting like 3 hypers in the game, so that's good. And also his star power is getting a nerf from 4,000 shield when he uses his super to 3,000 shield. Now me personally, I don't think that one was necessary, but hey, he's nerfing Ollie. I'm all for it. Next, Tara is actually getting a nerf and a buff. Now, they nerfed the supercharge rate from 10 cards to 12 cards. If you don't know what that means is, you basically needed like 10 cards, like before the nerfs, to get a super. Now you need 12. But they buffed the amount of supercharge you get from your super from 17% to 25%. So basically, it's a buff that counteracts the nerf to basically make her the same as she was before. What you need to know is if she uses super on people, a lot of people, she will cycle it back much faster. But if you hit people with your cards, you won't cycle it as much. Primo, which is also the same thing they did to Primo. Primo got a buff to his main attack supercharge rate, which means the supercharge rate his main attack gives from 12 hits to 11 hits. It's not really too much, but it helps, I guess. People don't play Primo in ranked. I hope you don't play Primo in ranked. But as a result, they also they nerfed his supercharge rate to make it, charge less super. They didn't really state the percentage on that. Hopefully you guys know, so you can get back to me on that. Kaze got a hefty nerf too. She actually got a massive hypercharge rate nerf from 45% rate to 30. Whatever that means, I'm really not too sure. All I know is that it makes her get hyper less often. I just wish, they nerfed the gadget that makes her go invisible. 5 seconds to get that gadget is just not fair. I don't care what rarity she is. Now, this one actually also surprised me. Finks is getting a nerf to his hypercharge rate from 35% to 40%. Now, I actually don't know why they did this. Because, Finks is not really an insanely meta-broken brawler right now. But apparently, he was very, very OP on like Hot Zone, so they decided to nerf that. I am kind of disappointed because I do really enjoy playing Finks. I'm still going to play him nonetheless. It just means I won't get his hypercharge as much. They also decided to nerf his star power that reduces the opponent's reload speed from 30% to 25%. I really don't know why Finks needs to get hit with these nerfs. He was not the problem. But you know who was the problem? Byron. Byron got a nerf to his hypercharge rate from 40 to 30, which means he's basically going to get a hypercharge a lot less, which is good. Because this guy was getting like 2 to 3 hypers a game, which is just not fair. Oh, another brawler I'm so happy got a nerf. We have a nerf to Kit. We have a nerf to his hypercharge rate, his supercharge rate, and his gadget cooldown. All music to my ears. His hypercharge rate is going from 40 to 30, and his gadget cooldown is going from 20 to 23 seconds, so he won't spam it as much. His supercharge rate is going from 4 to 5 shots, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to make a difference because he charges super automatically. You just wait in the bush to get super anyway. Still, the nerfs are welcome. Now, a tank, the only tank actually other than Ollie to get a nerf is Draco. Draco is getting a damage to his damage when he's in super form. It's going from 2,560 to 2,240. That's a huge nerf actually when it comes to damage in his base form, not his hypercharge form. So when he's when he gets a super, he's going to deal less damage, which is actually huge, because that means now that other tanks are getting buffed, they might actually be getting played more than he is. He also got a nerf to his movement speed. It's going from 20% to 15%. I'm not really too bothered by this, because he was broken and I knew he was broken when I used him. I just hope this means randoms will stop picking him literally anywhere, like Bounty. Stop picking him there. He's not good on that map. Now, a brawler that also caught a stray was Mr. P, because Mr. P was not good at this meta, but for some reason they decided to nerf his supercharge rate, and I'm all for it. If Mr. P wasn't such a narc, I would actually enjoy playing this brawler, but I don't. He got a nerf to his supercharge rate from 6 shots to 8 shots. This means, you won't be getting as much super as you typically would. He mainly did this because he was apparently a menace to lower ladder or low ranks, which is always a good thing. Those are all the balance changes I can find for ladder and ranked. Like I said, I will not be covering the ones in Brawl Arena because I don't play Brawl Arena. So I'm gonna maybe I'll play like a ranked game or two, talking about what I really think about these balance changes and if they will actually mean anything, or where the brawlers will basically be in the meta. Now, there was actually something I failed to mention, and is that every brawler got a universal hypercharge nerf to their stats, where they only do 5% damage, 5% defense, and 20% speed, which is actually going to affect a lot of hypercharge dependent brawlers like assassins, and hopefully not hurt the brawlers that don't depend on their hypercharges too much, like snipers. Now, the brawlers I think will be greatly affected by this is probably Ollie and Kenji for sure. Okay, they picked Meeple first. Meeple actually didn't get any balance changes in this update, so there's that. Taro got a balance change. I wanted to test how that works, basically. How the super and main attack charge rates work. Oh, and I just remembered, Lily is a brawler that did not get nerfed or buffed in this update, which is obscene, because she was a top 3 assassin in this meta. So it's crazy that she didn't even get touched during these balance changes. The enemy team went on Kaze. Kaze got a hypercharge rate nerf, so hopefully we won't see her with hypercharges going around as much as we should. Martina wants to pick Brock. Please don't do that. Janet did not get a balance change. Please do not pick that. Do not pick that. Oh my god, this guy has nothing. Okay, he wants to go bow. You know what? Yeah, sure, fine. I guess, go bow. Now, like I said, a lot of assassins are going to get nerfed, and a lot of assassins did get nerfed, which means they will go down in the meta, but there are some underrated brawlers I want to talk about. Now, the brawlers I want to talk about are Ash, Trunk, and Pam. These are the 3 brawlers I think will maybe go up in the meta, because those brawlers are they got substantial buffs, while their counterparts got nerfed. Ash and Trunk, they got nerfs to their supercharge rates. Well, not supercharge rates. They just got nerfs in general. What am I doing? Okay, let me pay attention before we actually lose this game. Yeah, because those tanks got buffed, it actually makes it so that how do I say this? And because other tanks got nerfed, it makes it so that they may actually be more of a viable option. And I can actually feel it now. I'm not getting as much super as I thought I would. Okay, let me actually lock in now. I died. Dude, I haven't gotten super yet. This is actually crazy. The nerf is definitely there. And as I'm seeing, Kaze has not gotten a hypercharge yet, which is probably evident to her, the fact that maybe her rate got nerfed too. Kaze is in the bush. It's actually okay. We have super now. Puts me in the box. Not a big deal. Kaze actually does has hypercharge. So I mean, the nerf doesn't look like the nerfs did much because she still got it anyway. I forgot, Kaze is behind us. We should probably do something about that, right? Oh my god, do something? Nope, my teammates did nothing. Okay, yeah, we are kind of getting pushed back. This is bad. He has another super. Oh my god, you see, that's what I wanted to get nerfed. That dumbass gadget. Okay, we're definitely going to lose this round, because I'm not locked in at all. I'm too busy trying to talk about balance changes when I should be trying to win this game. I'm close to hypercharge though. Oh, leave. Okay, good. We got gems. It doesn't matter actually if the pro dies. Okay, to be honest, Tara's hypercharge didn't feel like it charged more than it should. Let me put my pets, please. Okay, we actually managed to rob these guys. That's crazy. So this, you see, Lily not getting nerfed might actually be a good thing. Jeez, man, this game is just all over the place because I'm trying to talk about balance changes without trying to sell the game. Let me focus on the game first. When we're in a winning position, then I'll focus on hypercharges. But you can see, Lily not getting nerfed made it so that she's like probably like better than most assassins now in this meta. Okay, so we have a Kaze in this bush. Okay, you see, I hit her 3 times and I didn't charge super. That's that nerf to, you know, her supercharge rate coming in clutch right there. Basically, Tara won't be getting as much super as she should. I want Bo to go mid so I can take care of what's her name? Kaze. I missed. Okay, what the hell am I actually doing? And I'm dead. They probably know Lily's invisible. I don't know why I wasted my super like that. I need to understand that, you know, you can't get super as much as you typically would. Oh my gosh, he actually tagged me. I'm so close to super. I mean hypercharge, hyper super. They have a, yeah, Lily hasn't literally gotten hypercharge once this game. This is bad. Oh, okay, good, she's dead, but Jen is just gonna pick up all the gems, dude. I'm dead too. Okay, maybe Tara was not the pick. It's pretty clear I'm not playing as well as I should. I won't say all of us aren't. The only good person on our team is, what's her name? Lily. Okay, I really don't want to lose this game. I need to lock in. I'm probably not going to focus on the balance changes anymore. I'm really trying not to lose. Bo wants to go lane. I don't know. Of course she's right there. Of course she is, dude. But it did take down, what's his name? Meeple. I'm dead. Bo, take the gems. Take the gems, Bo. I'm dead. Fall back, Bo. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh my god. I'm just not realizing why the fuck we have a Bo on our team, bro. This is not good. This is not good. I was thinking Bo would just grab all the gems and, you know, run back. But he didn't do that. And Kazi is probably invisible somewhere. It's that fuck-ass gadget, dude. Okay, he missed. Okay, that's 2 kills. Nice, 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 nice. Bo, please kill her. Nice! Bo got the kill. Insane. Insane. We have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance. I don't want to be up there. I don't want to fall back just yet. I'm really trying not to lose this game, dude. He's trying to push us all the way back. No, 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 no. Oh my god! Bo mines clutch. You see, maybe Bo is the real MVP in the balance changes. Maybe it's Bo. Dude, I played so bad. Shout out to my teammates. I'm busy trying to talk about balance changes when I should be focusing on my ranked games. W Bo mines. How much we get for that? About 90. That's pretty good.